Hey, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. I'm Major Rhett Blackmon, the Deputy Commander of the Memphis District. And just a couple notes before we start. We'll have three prepared remarks, and I'll introduce those gentlemen momentarily. And then we'll have an opportunity for questions and answers if you want to ask some questions. And then folks will be available afterwards for one-on-one interviews as necessary. So with us today, I have Colonel Jeff Anderson, who's the Commander of the United States Army Corps of Engineers Memphis District. To his right is Mr. Robert Knecht, who's the Director of Public Works for the City of Memphis, and to his right, Mr. Rash, who serves as the Executive Vice President of the Mississippi Valley Flood Control Association and the Chief Engineer of the St. Francis Levee and Drainage District of Arkansas. I'll turn it over now to Colonel Anderson.
Yeah, thanks, Rhett. I appreciate it. Just a few things from the point of view of the Corps of Engineers. Number one, public safety has been and will continue to be our number one priority as this flood and all floods go down the Mississippi River. Just a little history. This flood originated from an extremely large rain event over the upper Mississippi and Ohio basin between 14 and 28 December. Just kind of an idea that an average of 5 inches of rain fell over the entire Ohio basin, with some areas getting as much as 10 inches of rain. This resulted in the 6th highest crest ever in Cairo, Illinois, at about 56.5 feet, and will be the 9th highest crest ever here in Memphis at about 39.6 feet. Here in the Memphis District of the Corps, we've been watching and actively flood fighting this flood since it entered the Mississippi rivers and tributary system on 28 December at Commerce, Missouri and Cairo, Illinois. And actively flood fighting means we're out walking levees, checking for underseepage, and also walking and checking the flood walls. And we'll continue to flood fight this as it flows by Memphis and down into the Helena, West Helena area when it exits the Memphis district and goes into the Vicksburg district, where they'll start picking up flood fighting, and then it will ultimately go down to New Orleans and flow into the Gulf of Mexico. There's really three critical observations I would make about this flood. There is a huge difference between being in the federal Mississippi rivers and tributary system and not being in the system. If you remember and see the heart-wrenching video of what happened up in the St. Louis area, that's the same water that we're getting here, and you can see the huge difference. We are not seeing that kind of flooding here as opposed to what was up in St. Louis, and the difference is the Mississippi rivers and tributary system. Federal and local investment over almost 100 years to design and construct that system has been an investment that has paid off at a conservative estimate of about 45 to 1. So that is money very well spent. Since the flood of record that came down the Mississippi River in 2011, a large federal and local commitment was made to reset the system so it would be ready for the next flood, which is here right now. That investment is currently paying off as the system continues to operate exactly as it was designed to. It provides protection, flood protection, to the citizens of the country, and it also allows navigation to pass with no issue. The partnership between the Corps and the local levee and drainage districts up and down the system are really what makes it work. It's the key to the system. Without our partners, the system would not be maintained in the condition it is. It would not be ready for these kind of record events. And so thank you very much, and I'll pass it on to Mr. Robert Knecht.
Thank you, Colonel. Well, the Colonel stole my thunder there. I wanted to thank the Army Corps of Engineers first and foremost for our partnership. It is an invaluable partnership that serves not only our community but all communities, where we are working in a collaborative effort to ensure public safety. We in our partnership jointly do our inspections of our flood control systems and operate our pumping stations to ensure that we are ready to respond, and we are looking out for the citizens in terms of making sure that if there is a situation that we are aware of, we're doing all we can to mitigate it. It's an ongoing effort. Again, we really are lucky compared to what we experienced in 2011, and even in 2011, as Colonel alluded to, we have shown that the efforts of improving our flood control systems have paid off many times over. And it's just evidenced by now by looking at how well our systems are working, how we were experiencing almost minimal impacts across our area, and that is a testament to the efforts of both state and federal and local governments to ensure public safety. So I'd like to turn it over to Rob Rash if he has any additional comments to make.
Thank you, sir. I'm with the St. Francis Levee District and the Mississippi Valley Flood Control Association. We are representing the local people. We have boots on the ground 24/7. to ensure public safety, not only in Northeast Arkansas, but throughout the valley. And this system is our levees are a part of the Mississippi River tributary system. That system has protected $246 billion worth of investment throughout the lower valley in 2011. Also protected the channel for economic development and barge traffic in the drought of 2012. And our levee systems are secure, and we are ensuring public safety throughout the valley, not just in Northeast Arkansas. So the local people are working closely with the Corps of Engineers and the City of Memphis to ensure that public safety is protected 24/7. We appreciate that partnership with the Corps and the City of Memphis. Again, we do have people on the ground 24/7 to ensure that public safety.
For more information, visit us online at facebook.com/Memphis USACE or youtube.com/user/Memphis District Corps.